15 British troops have died in Afghanistan since the start of this month, and there have been continual complaints that they don't have the right equipment. But today, Gordon Brown said that Britain's offensive against the Taliban is showing signs of success. In an interview with the British Forces Broadcasting Service, he paid tribute to the sacrifice of those who've died in some of the bloodiest fighting the army's seen in the Afghan campaign.
We've lost 8 people over 2 days. We've lost 14 people over 10 days. We've now lost 184 people in Afghanistan. And these sacrifices that have hurt so many families in our country are ones that the whole of Britain will want to acknowledge and say that the sacrifice that has been made by these families will never be forgotten.
The Prime Minister added that he'd been given a lengthy briefing on Operation Panther's Claw and it is making considerable progress. The interview comes amid fears that public support for the campaign in Afghanistan is ebbing away with the news of so many deaths. 2 soldiers killed on Thursday were named yesterday as Rifleman Daniel Hume, aged 22, of the 4th Battalion the Rifles, and 27-year-old Private John Brackpool of the Prince of Wales's Company, 1st Battalion the Welsh Guards. Armed Forces Minister Bill Rammell insists that troops are properly equipped.
No amount of troop levels, no amount of equipment is going to make you immune from the loss of life. Regrettably and tragically, that's an inherent part of the campaign that we're involved in. And we are facing a ruthless, ruthless enemy in the body of the Taliban, who are indiscriminate in their attacks, who will attack civilians just as they will attack military troops. We have significantly increased the levels of equipment, £10 billion extra over the last 3 years. We've increased our troop levels.
One person fully behind Gordon Brown on this, though, is Barack Obama. He said that his heart goes out to the families of British soldiers who've been killed and praised our troops' contribution to the coalition in Afghanistan. But the president added that the campaign is part of protecting British and American citizens from terrorism at home. A total of 184 British servicemen and women have been killed in Afghanistan since operations began there in 2001. Last week's casualties now mean the figures surpassed the death toll of 179 in Iraq.